How's everybody doing? Listen, I'm in this kitchen getting ready to make a quick meal. I have never made this before. I was actually inspired by Soulful Tea. I watched a video that she did a couple of days ago where she made garlic butter, knots, like the little garlic bread knots, out of flaky layer biscuits. Looks so good. So I had some meatballs in the refrigerator and some biscuits. So I thought, what can I do with these meatballs and the biscuits? So I came up with an idea that's, I'm sure, not original, but I had some frozen meatballs made by Perfectly Cooked, I think is the name brand. I have the large meatballs, and I just cut them up. I sliced them up into 3 slices per meatball. I have 9 meatballs here total. Have 8 biscuits, 9 meatballs, because I'm going to eat one of the meatballs. So I boiled the meatballs, got all of the grease out of the meatballs. That's the purpose of boiling them. And I let them cool off. And so now I have my Grand's biscuits. Let me see if I can open this. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't when you do that. Pop it open like that. Now, when Soulful Tea made this recipe, her biscuits were slightly, the chill had been taken off of them, okay? So they were kind of soft and you could really work with them. So what I'm going to do, she peeled her biscuits apart into 3 slices. I'm just gonna do 2, okay? Like so, not 3, okay? I'm gonna do that to, I think I can get all 8 biscuits in this baking pan. This is what size baking pan is this? This is leftover from Thanksgiving, y'all, from last year. This size, so it's not the biggest size. So what I'm going to do, what Soulful Tea did was she took some butter, melted it with some herbs, I guess some garlic and probably Italian seasoning or basil. I'm not sure which one she used, but I actually have butter in here, some olive oil, some cracked black pepper, a pinch of sea salt, some oregano, Italian seasoning, and some basil, okay? And some garlic. And this is how wonderful it looks. I probably used 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of butter, and just sprinkled in a little bit of the garlic and the Italian seasoning and the basil. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this inside of the pan, okay? I don't think the biscuits will stick either way, but I still want to put some of this into the pan, okay? Alrighty-dighty, there we go. One more, because I want that flavor to be in there. Okay, so I'm going to take my biscuits, which I have peeled apart. There's 1 biscuit, 2 biscuits, okay. This will be 3 biscuits here that I'm peeling apart, placing them. They don't have to look perfect, into the pan. That's 3 biscuits. Here's my 4th biscuit. Okay, so that's perfect. We have 4 biscuits in the pan, okay? And I have 4 biscuits left in here, okay? Let's see. I'm actually gonna do, how are we gonna do this? Let's do 5 biscuits, okay? I'm gonna do 5 biscuits because the pan that I'm using can accommodate 3 rows, totaling 6. This is the base for 6 biscuits, okay? So then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a little bit of this olive oil mixture on here. This is what she did. Just slather it on there. You don't have to be neat with this, you know what I'm saying? I thought about putting some spaghetti sauce on here, or, you know, some tomato sauce, but I think if I do that, Once my biscuits have fully cooked, I think they're gonna be like soft and mushy from the spaghetti sauce. So I'm not gonna do that. So I'm going to put my meatballs on here. I'm gonna do 3 meatballs per biscuit half, okay? All right, 3 meatballs per biscuit half. All right, this is smelling pretty good. Pretty doggone good. Okay, oh, you know what? Turns out I did need all 9 meatballs. Okay, so this is what we're looking like, okay? Those are the meatballs, all right? One thing I forgot to get out of the refrigerator is the cheese. So let's grab that real quick. I'm gonna be using the Tillamook sharp cheddar cheese, okay? And I also have a little bit of freshly grated Parmesan cheese in here, as well as some cracked black pepper and some basil. This is what it looks like, okay? Just gonna sprinkle, actually let me move this cutting board aside. Move the biscuits aside, move this aside. Okay, I'm going to sprinkle on each biscuit a little bit of cheese, okay? Now this cheese is seasoned, okay? The cheese is seasoned, the butter and olive oil is seasoned, the biscuits, the meatballs are seasoned. Everything is seasoned, okay? Nicely. All right, now that I have my cheese on each one of these, I'm going to put the other biscuits on top of here, okay? So I have 4 biscuits left. I'm telling you, when I saw that recipe, I thought, ah, that looks so good. And of course, Soulful Tea, being who she is, used a ton of cheese. You know, she said the people in her family like cheese. You know, you just do what your family likes. She always says, your kitchen your way, my kitchen my way. I've been watching her for a few years now, and she cracks me up. She just keeps it real, you know. So that's what I'm doing today. Alrighty, dighty. Okay, almost done here. That goes right there. Peel this one open. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So one of these, I miscounted somehow. So we're gonna have to steal a layer, flaky layer from another biscuit. Because I actually have one biscuit here that doesn't have a top. So let's steal a layer from another biscuit. That's what's so good about using these Grand's layered biscuits. You can just take them apart, you know? There we go. Then when she was done, Soulful Tea being Soulful Tea, she put a little bit more of the butter mixture on each biscuit half. Okay, like so. So this is not a carb-friendly meal, and it's also not a low-fat meal. Duh. This is one of those things that you make sometimes, you know, every now and then. This actually looks amazing. I have a little piece of paper here from the butter. Let's take that out of there. Okay, and then she sprinkled a little bit of cheese on top. Now I thought her cheese was going to burn, but it didn't. And she left it in the oven for about 20 minutes. It looked totally fine. I'm going to put this in the oven and bake it 350 degrees. I'm gonna do it per the directions of on the biscuits. 350 degrees for 15 to 17 minutes. This is what it looks like. Doesn't that look amazing? I'm gonna go in the oven with this right now, okay? And set my timer for 16 minutes because it says to bake for, let's see, between 15 to 17 minutes. So I'm going to set my timer for 16 minutes. Clean up my mess, and when I come back, I'm going to show you guys what the final looks like. And I might even make some marinara dipping sauce to dip that into. Okay, the timer just went off on the oven. I actually baked them for 24 minutes, not 16 minutes like the package direction told me to do. Okay. Woo! My. Wow. Woo! These look amazing. I have to come closer. I have to come closer. Y'all, look at that. The cheese that you smell in this kitchen. Y'all, this is going to be phenomenal. I made some wonderful marinara sauce here. The bowl is hot. Let's put that there. Look at this. Wonderful, cheap meal. I am going to fix a little plate and then sample it right in front of y'all. It's gonna be so good. Hey everybody, I had to go and get my knife and fork. Let's go ahead and cut into this. Wow, it smells like a pizza place in here. You can just smell all of the herbs that I have on here and the garlic. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. Okay, now this shouldn't stick to the pan. No, it didn't stick. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Y'all see that cheese dripping off of there? Woo! Okay, this is what it looks like close up. That looks amazing. Now let's push that aside. I have some nice marinara sauce here that I really dressed up with a little bit of herbs and some garlic and drizzled just a little bit of olive oil in there. Let's cut into this bad boy and see what it looks like, because I actually have not made this before. It's my first time. You know, this is such a fun meal to make. Oh my gosh, there's some dried up crusty cheese. Woo! Just gives you the chills. It's so good. Okay, y'all. Look at that. Y'all see that? All right. Now, since this is my food, I'm just going to go right on in here like this with this marinara sauce, y'all. Y'all want some? Watch this. Makes you want to sing in soprano. Okay, this is definitely a winner. I think I'm gonna do like 3 of them, y'all. This is so fantastic. It was so simple and easy to make. The whole thing took less than 30 minutes to make, and it's absolutely wonderful. Oh my gosh. If you have a cheat night, let's say you're on a diet and you have a cheat night, please make some of this. Oh my God, it's just, oh my gosh. Wow. Perfect. I hope y'all try this. One's missing, but here we go. This is amazing. Till next time. Bye.